Morning guys, started to do a little bit of work on my 205 this morning and just thought I might as well get the camera out and just take a little video, show you guys what's going on with it. I haven't actually done any videos on this car yet, but whenever I've posted a picture up online of it, it showed quite a bit of interest, so I thought I'd do just a little video of where I'm at with it. It's looking a little bit messy at the moment because like I say, I am in the middle of doing some work on it, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you where I'm up to and what's going on with it for anyone that might be interested. So it's my 205. Like I say, excuse the state of it, it's literally in pieces at the moment, but 205 CTI that I've got, that I've put a k20 turbo engine in. As you can see now, as you can see on this side, it's all starting to look a little bit messy in the engine bay. This engine's been in this car for quite a long time now. It's been in for about 5-6 years. It's done some really heavy track days. Some of you might have seen it out and about on track days, and it always impresses a lot of people just how well it goes. As you can imagine, 430 horsepower, 800 kilo. The thing absolutely flies. But it was getting to the point where I was getting a little bit embarrassed opening the bonnet on it, just because it looked a little bit messy under there. So I've got the front all stripped off, and I'm just tidying it up really and making a few improvements. I'm putting some BC Racing coilovers on it. It had some leader coilovers on it. They were getting a little bit tired, so got some BC Racing coilovers, but they don't actually do BC coilovers for the 205. So I managed to pick some up off of a 206 GTI, and they didn't look too far out, so just thought I'd modify them and make them fit basically. You can see on this side, I've got it in there. So what I had to do was weld up the original holes that were on the strut top there, weld them up, and just re-drill them basically to take the BC Racing coilovers, and it's worked really well. And while I was at it, I took time to tidy up all this chassis leg, so I've strengthened that. I need to put this this fire extinguisher, I need to mount all that back in, but all this is going to get painted. And then I've just made these new mounts as well for my aero catches to hold my bonnet down. Had a couple of instances where my bonnet did come up, it ripped through the front panel. So I've made these new catches, these new lugs to hold the bonnet down, so that's going to work really well. And then I've just taken the opportunity as well to bring my roll cage through the bulkhead and tie it in here to the strut top. So again, I think that's going to work really well. And then behind the wing, I've added this bar here, which kind of goes from the outside of the strut top to the pillar there, as you can see. Again, I don't know whether that will do anything or not. This car's all very much trial and error, but surely that's got to help. And then down here you can see I've seam welded wherever I can, and it's just all in etch primer at the moment, zinc etch primer. So this is all going to be being painted white, so it'll look really nice. And then now I'm just on this side, so you can see here I'm welding up. I've marked out that one, where this new coilover top is going to go. This plate that will go in from underneath, obviously, and help me bolt the new coilover in. So I'm just welding up any existing holes that aren't needed anymore, and then I'll clean them all off, and it'll look really nice. And then I'm just going to cut all this out. Like I say, this is years old. This is probably original, this panel. They go anyway, so I'm going to cut all this out and remake it into something nice. So when I open the bonnet, I just don't want to be embarrassed when I open the bonnet on this thing. I want it to look nice, I want it to look like the rest of the car, so I'll be moving the car outside in a little bit, so I'll get a video of it outside so you can see the rest of it. But yeah, this is where I'm up to at the moment. There we go. I've welded up all those holes, cleaned it all off, looks really good. All I've got left here now is 1, 2, 3, which is just my pilot holes for mounting the new suspension plate. So I'm going to drill them out now a little bit bigger because they're not big enough. Drill them out a little bit bigger, and then yeah, we'll be able to mount the coilover on there and move on to the next stage, really, which is going to be, like I said, cutting all this out and tidying all that up, making it look better. My charge cooler sat around here somewhere. I was going to get a bigger charge cooler and fabricate it into this panel here, but I haven't really made my mind up with that yet. My charge cooler that I'm running is working perfectly fine, so there's no real need to go for a bigger charge cooler. I just thought bigger was better, but like I say, to be fair, I haven't been struggling with intake temps or anything like that on this setup, so it's a bit daft to change it really when it's been working so well. Right guys, right, a little bit of an update on where I'm at with the 205. Can't really decide whether I've had a good day or a bad day today, to be honest. I've got plenty done, but it's just been so messy, such a messy job today, that I kind of feel like I've had a bad day, but I probably haven't. It's probably not been as bad as I think, so I thought I'd do a little video. I'll throw this in with some other clips from other days, so yeah, it won't be so bad, but I'll show you where I'm up to. Flip this camera around, there we go. So, oh yeah, getting involved is one way to describe it, I guess. Anybody that knows these 205s will know that they come with so much under seal on them. You can see down in there, it's thick, and I'm just getting it all off. I've done the same on the other side. I was kind of dreading doing this side, to be honest, because of how long it took me on the other side, but like I say, I have cracked on. As much as I feel like I've had a bad day today, I've cracked on and got it all out. So the plan's going to be to seam weld all this. I've still got to repair that section up there, which is just all open at the moment. Still got to repair all that. Not quite decided what I'm going to do with it yet. Probably just make it flat and then go from there. But the rest of this is all tidied up really well. I'm going to get some paint next week and get it in paint, because yeah, it's getting tiresome now. I need to get a bit of progress. Bless it. It's all very dirty. I got round to finishing that top mount there, so that's all done now. As you can see, the front end of this car completely bolts off, so it's handy when you want to get the engine out, or if you want to work on something that's at the front of the engine. It's really handy that it all bolts off. There's nothing really that you can't do on this car. You don't have to go pulling the engine every time you want to do a job, but yeah, it's getting there. It's just not a nice day today, cold, wet, but I've made progress, so I just thought I'd do a little video and see where I'm at. This side's looking better. So the plan now, like I say, is to fill that section in, make a new panel for in there, and then I've got a bar to go down the bottom there, which supports the bottom of the chassis legs. And then I've put these, where the 2 bolts are there, I've put some steel in there, which is, I'm going to make a bar to go then across the top section, and that's going to hold my lights. It's going to hold my lights, my grille, and my radiator and everything. It'll all bolt to that, so it'll all be nice and secure. And yeah, it should look a lot tidier. Like I say, this car's been on the road now for quite some time, and it's worked really well. And it was just getting to the point where I was getting embarrassed to open the bonnet. It's just a little bit dirty, so it all looks very dirty now, but it will come together quite quickly. And then the final straw will be, I want a new loom making for the car. It's the loom is still quite messy on it. They always are on old Peugeots. The looms are quite messy, so eventually I am going to send this car off somewhere and have a complete new custom loom made. But I want a really nice job done, so it's not something I'm going to push for just yet. I'd like to get a little bit more use out of it before I go taking it off the road again for a loom. So I'm going to get this this section boxed off that I'm doing now, get it all painted, get it all looking nice, which you guys will see, and get it back out on track, because I'm really missing driving it. Really missing driving it. Such a capable car. Just want to get it back out. Show you a quick video of the back of it. I haven't done an awful lot of filming of this car, really. There she is. The old rag top. She's absolutely filthy. Absolutely filthy. But yeah.